Rick Sanchez, the smartest man in the universe, brilliant, reckless, and endlessly inventive, constantly bending the rules of reality. But have you ever noticed how in the earlier seasons, he was much darker, more unstable, and far more dangerous?
You realize that nighttime makes up half of all time?
He treated Morty like a pawn.
I can't leave school again. Any concept of how much higher the stakes get out there, Morty? What do you think? I can just do it all by myself? Come on. Jeez, okay.
Used his genius to dodge every feeling, and turned grief into chaos. The first episode of Rick and Morty is almost hard to watch. Rick seems less like a genius and more like a master manipulator.
That's how we grow as people. I'm no stranger to scary situations.
The episode starts with Rick pulling Morty out of school and into another world using his portal gun.
I got an errand to run in a whole different dimension. I need an extra pair of hands. Oh, jeez, Rick!
Morty seems apprehensive and confused.
Oh, man, Rick. I'm looking around this place and I'm starting to work up some anxiety about this whole thing.
Rick tells Morty that school isn't a place for smart people.
They give you a carton of milk and a piece of paper that says you don't take a dump or something.
Using rationalization to justify his own need for a sidekick.
That's why he's my little helper. He's like me. He's gonna be doing great science stuff later in his life. He's too smart for school.
And that's just the beginning. In the 35C dimension,
It's dimension 35C.
Rick gives Morty a special pair of shoes for him to get down the giant mountain, so that Rick can get his hands on some mega seeds.
That's right, Morty, the mega trees, with the mega fruit on them. And that's what I'm talking about, Morty. That's where my seeds are. If we would have done what you wanted, I would have never found them, because...
However, Rick doesn't turn the shoes on, or explain to Morty how they work, causing Morty to painfully break both of his legs when trying to get down this mountain.
When I turned mine on, I had no problem getting down here. It was a leisurely breeze.
Rick's immediate response is not comfort, but a calculated trip to a future dimension for a serum, which he uses his portal gun to travel to. Remember this for later. This is a strong psychological tactic that demonstrates extreme utilitarianism. Rick views Morty's physical suffering as a minor logistical hurdle, rather than a cause for empathy.
I'm in a lot of pain, Rick. Yeah, I can see that.
Meanwhile, in their own dimension, Beth and Jerry are trying to figure out why Morty hasn't been at school and what to do about Rick.
What? Why didn't you notify us?
I done been notifying you.
While Beth just wants her dad around.
This was a good breakfast, Beth. You really made the crap out of those eggs. Wish your mother was here to eat them.
Oh, Dad.
What?
Jerry can see that Rick is a bad influence.
Have you not been getting the messages I've been leaving with Morty's grandfather?
Boom! Told you! In your face! He is ruining our child!
Once they finally reach the seeds and Morty's legs are fixed, Rick breaks the news to Morty that he used the last of the portal gun charge to get him that serum.
It's got no charge left, Morty. It's got no charge left. What? It's as good as garbage, Morty. That's not gonna work anymore, Morty. Oh, jeez, Rick, that's not good!
And they now have to smuggle the mega seeds to sneak them through interdimensional customs.
We're gonna have to go through interdimensional customs. So, you're gonna have to do me a real solid. Uh-oh.
Rick says the only way to do this is for Morty to hide the seeds where the sun don't shine. Yes, he wants him to smuggle the seeds into his butt.
I need you to put them way up inside your butthole, Morty. My butt?
Rick uses Morty as a tool. He justifies this by claiming he's done it too many times and his own tension is too loose.
They'll fall right out of mine. I've done this too many times, Morty.
Shifting the burden of illegal and painful smuggling onto a minor. And these seeds aren't small. They are large, teardrop-shaped, almost like a walnut with bristles and bumps. While making their way through customs, Morty randomly gets stopped to try out a new technology that can detect stuff way in the body.
Why does he have to go over there?
Random check. He's got to go through the new machine.
What new machine?
It's a new machine. It detects stuff all the way up your butt.
Run, Morty!
Rick and Morty make a run for it, causing chaos in the interdimensional airport. Rick instructs Morty to shoot security.
I don't want to shoot nobody! They're just robots, Morty! It's okay to shoot them, they're robots!
while trying to stop them, he enters the coordinates on a large portal machine.
You have no idea what prison is like here!
When they get back, Beth and Jerry are packing Rick's things to move him into a nursing home.
What are you guys doing with my stuff?
We're moving you to a nursing home.
A nursing home?
They are furious because Morty has missed an entire semester of school due to Rick and his toxic adventures.
Morty is the last child that needs to be missing classes.
I don't know what you mean by that.
When Rick blurts out, "Morty, what's the square root of pi?"
Come on, Rick, you know I can't. The square root of pi, Morty, go! 1.77245,385.
And Morty answers with flying colors, Rick manipulates Jerry and Beth by telling them how smart Morty is getting from spending all this time with him.
We both know you're not as fast as the other kids, and
The family is shocked, and suddenly Rick is the hero and no longer has to move.
What the hell?
holy crap, he's right.
Morty,
But as soon as Beth leaves, Rick tells Morty the truth, that he is not actually a secret genius, but that the mega seeds temporarily grant super intelligence when dissolved in the anal cavity. But this effect is short-lived, followed by a loss of motor skills and brain function.
once those seeds wear off, you're gonna lose most of your motor skills, and you're also gonna lose a significant amount of brain functionality for 72 hours, Morty.
This episode ends with Rick hovering over a convulsing Morty, screaming excitedly, yet in a very cruel way, about their 100 years of adventures to come.
And then we're gonna go on even more adventures after that, Morty. And you're gonna keep your mouth shut about it, Morty. And you're gonna keep your mouth shut about it, Morty.
There's a couple interesting theories with this episode. It's been theorized that the entire episode was actually a setup for Rick to get mega seeds into Morty, so that he could claim Morty was getting smarter by hanging out with him.
I didn't know hanging out with you was making me smarter. Full disclosure, Morty, it's not.
This would mean Rick lied about his portal gun being empty, just so Morty would have to smuggle the seeds. And that was the whole point of going to Dimension 34C, was to make it appear that Morty was smart. It's also been theorized that Rick himself has used the seeds over time to gain his super intelligence, since he did say he has used them too many times and couldn't smuggle them himself. In 2026, looking back at this pilot, we see the foundation of a toxic, codependent relationship where Rick functions as a narcissistic mad scientist who seems to enjoy tormenting his grandson.
Now, if you just stick with me, Morty, we're gonna be. Holy crap, Morty! Crap!
He protects Morty only because he needs him, not necessarily because he respects him yet.
Defies all logic, that thing. Yeah, Rick, I get it. Think you're gonna see that kind of thing in school?
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to subscribe for more related content. Thanks.